Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, the motion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up.
Welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show. I am your host, Miss Tash-Be. And of course, y'all know we always have a wonderful guest in the building. Now, remember last week I was telling you guys we were talking about quickly the current affairs. Well, since last week, of course, you guys know what has taken place and that the U.S. and Israel have hit Iran in the process, and Iran is firing back off on everybody else. So I need for everybody to stay safe out there. And then there's also been some, homeland threats going around. We see the Austin, Texas thing going on, and also, so to all my uh, fellow South by Southwest Festival people out there this week coming up, you guys be awfully careful out there. I was so happy that the festival wasn't this past week and instead of this week coming because I was really worried about my family and my teammates over there. So I just want to, give a good prayer over them before we start this show and ask God to bless them in Jesus' name and cover them for their next week's show. Now, and there's also been some other little stuff going on. Um, you know, little baby girl with the want to put a boom on her chest and blow people up, and then the other little. It's just a lot going on out here, and in the music world, we want to kind of keep it as light as possible because music is the key to life. And what happens is when we keep it lighter and when we keep it a little more happy and fragrant, what happens is that we get a chance to go ahead and live our life and have fun with it. Rockstar, I see two devices going on here. I'm not certain on which one you're on.
Hey, I was just trying to get on there to get my camera working, but I'm gonna cut this other one off. It says the browser blocked me anyway, so I'm just gonna go back to.
You got a nice little green screen back there. What's going on with you?
I couldn't get the camera to work. My camera's not working. It says the browser's blocking my camera, and it said the same thing with the when I tried to log on with my phone. It said the browser is blocking my camera and my microphone. So I just shut the phone down, and you can hear me, but you can't see me for some reason.
That's all right. Well, we're gonna kick it anyway. Let's just kick it. Tell
Let's
us
do it.
about yourself. Tell us what you do, how you do what you do, when you do what you do. Let's
That's
get it.
right. Okay. My name's Rockstar, and I've got an album coming out. It's coming out on March 8th. It's called Love Games. It's got 8 songs. I got 6 visuals ready for it. I've been in the lab cooking for a while. I've been doing music for a long time. This is gonna be a debut for my R&B project, and I'm really excited for everybody to hear it. I poured a lot into it. I put my heart and soul into this album, um, and I think everybody's gonna love it. It's a good tune. It's a good vibe, and it brings a good message. Bringing positivity to the music game. A little something different.
Yeah, absolutely. I listened to one of your songs. I thought it was absolutely great.
Okay.
Which one was it?
Was it wine?
Which
I know
one
I
was it?
submitted. It was like a dance song, like Caribbean vibe, like Afro beats
Yeah, it
vibe.
might have
I
been.
Jamaican vibe. I
Yeah, it
did
might have
one.
been wine.
Wine. Yeah, I submitted that to a music review for like a bunch of DJs
No.
to listen to and get some play off that. And that's gonna be a single. That's one of the singles that I'll be dropping on March 8th. We got a video ready for it. and I'm probably drop like 2 or 3 songs out the gate, and then I'll slow play the other video releases a month or so after.
Yeah,
Release
yeah,
release a video every month after that. But wine, yeah, wine's a good song, a dance song. I think I can see it doing a lot of good things in the nightclub, in the dance clubs, at the strip clubs. It's gonna have some motion. It's friendly, radio friendly. You know, just a lot of the things I'm doing right now is ear pleasing. I'm not really cussing too much and not really talking about all the, nothing against everybody and the type of music they're making, but I'm just trying to do a different, bring my own little flavor, my own little style to the game.
tell me what wine is about. Why did you decide to do wine?
I,
Something is
the
playing in the
the beat
background.
grabbed me. I love writing.
Why did
I'm in the pen. I'm with my pen and pad all the time, or I'm on my phone on my notes, constantly writing. The beat grabbed me, and you want to dance, let's dance, and then I just like, you want to move. It's just something that grabbed me to want to dance, and got my shoulders and my head rocking from side to side, and then I started writing to it, and then the people around me in the studio just started vibing with me and was dancing. And
yeah,
then I was like,
yeah.
let me just let me get in there and lock this hook down real quick. And we locked the hook down, and then other people started coming in the lab. It was like, oh, this one of them ones, brother. Like, this goes crazy. And then we just kept the vibe up from that. I sent it out to a couple of videographers, and they instantly gravitated to it. Like, I want to shoot this one. Jay Synth actually shot it, and he does a lot of videos for E40 and a lot of local artists in the Bay Area. I'm from Oakland, um, and so I just been networking out this way a lot. And
You
Jay
from
heard the
Brooklyn?
song.
That what you said?
Oakland,
Oh,
Oakland,
you from Oakland, from
California.
California. You from Cali.
Yeah,
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
from Cali. Yeah, from Cali. So uh, we're just trying to do some things out here. I would like to go visit Brooklyn again, and like to go visit all the cities, the big cities, one time. I like to travel. That's my thing. So prayerfully, God willing, God first above everything, we're gonna make it happen, and he gonna put it in play, put it in action for me.
Rockstar, put that picture of yourself that you had up earlier so the people can actually see what you look like. I'm trying to put it up on my screen, but it won't show up on my screen because
Yeah,
I
I don't
want to
even.
give them an idea of who. Remember, you had another presentation up earlier. Put that picture back up of
Did I? Let
what
me see what I could do, because I'm not. I'm like, I got everything else in the bag except for the technology. I need somebody to help with that. I got. Let me see. I'm good with. I'll be out here in the streets. I'll be out here doing the studio thing and doing my grind thing. But this computer thing is just not my thing. And I try to get it, but I'm just not good with the computer stuff. Let me
somebody
see.
help me.
Somebody out there, please tap in.
I was
Real,
like
I
that for
am.
a little while. But you know what? You know what it is? You have to tamper with stuff a little bit. You have to play with it a little bit in order to get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? Like that's how I learned to really tinker with stuff, even with the AI and stuff, you know. You just tinker with it a little bit, and most of us have great common sense, so we're able to figure it out along the way. But going
Start pushing
forward,
buttons.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro, start clicking and ringing bells. I lied to
I'm
you not.
trying.
Now,
I'm
you
looking.
are a reggae artist. I was assuming that you were a Latino artist.
Yeah, I am. I'm an R&B artist. Yeah, I'm Latin. Yep. I'm Latino. Yep. I am. My grandfather's from
See, because
Nicaragua. My
I didn't
grandmother's from
structure it.
Jalisco.
Go ahead.
No, my grandmother's from Jalisco. My grandfather's from Nicaragua, and that's pretty much.
Yeah, because I didn't structure it around a Ray or reggaeton. I had structured it around you being a Latin artist and coming out into the field. And um, so, can we explore that a little bit?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
What you? Yeah, what you want to
Okay,
know about
so
that?
I ask these five questions or
Mm-hmm.
more. Sometimes we go over because it can get a little silly on this show. And to kind of, break the audience into who you are, what you do, how you do, blah, blah, blah. And so my first question is, as a artist, how does your cultural background influence your sound, storytelling, and stage presence?
I think it's in my bloodline. Like I don't know, it just comes out naturally. Like I'm being from the Bay Area, that's really where I get a lot of my culture and my swag, and the versatility, all everything about me is all Oakland, all Bay Area, and then my roots connected to that. That's just naturally in me. That's always going to shine. With you
Yeah.
know. How I look from the outside, but what's going on the inside really is like those Bay Area roots that I've been bred into this is in me. It's not on me type thing. Like I just been around a lot of good people that help structure me and bring confidence to my game. So I step in the game knowing that I already won.
Okay, well, go ahead, bad self. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bad
you
self.
know.
You don't know, I used to live out there in San Jose, in Sunnyvale. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Santa Clara County.
we had some people that was from Oakland that's right. Absolutely. My cousin lived out there in Oakland. And we had some people out there, Vern and Junior and Tasha, and they was all from that Oakland area out there from yeah, yeah. So I know about
Yeah,
them area.
I
You
love being
can't
from
focus on
I love
Spanish
being from
language music, Spanish language music.
I don't speak fluent Spanish. So I
Okay,
got broken Spanish. I speak Spanglish. Like, we go out of town, if we in Mexico or we in somewhere in South America, I'm gonna be able to order us some drinks, and I can get us some beers and some tacos and some food. And I can navigate around a little bit, but I don't speak fluent, and it's really like a fast language. The speed of it is hard for me to comprehend. So like
yeah,
I met a couple people through my travels, and they try to help me with my Spanish, but it's just really been a work in progress. So like as far as like doing some Spanish tunes or some Spanish music,
bro.
I think
Most
that's a
most
little bit.
most Spanish people I know can't speak Spanish.
Mi español es muy mal, pero mucho practicar, señora. See, it's like I got a little bit, but I ain't got a lot of it, so it's all good. But I'm working on it. I'm definitely a work in progress.
Poquito español.
Sí. Yeah, no entiendo.
Yeah, comprende español poquito. Mm,
See, you probably got
yeah.
me. You got me beat.
So do do you plan to focus on Spanish language music, English, or create a bilingual crossover lane? And how are you positioning yourself in the global market?
Well, right now I'm doing all English tracks, but it would be nice to if I could brushing up my Spanish. That'd be next level. That'd be game changer for real because the market's so
I,
huge. The Spanish language being the number one spoken language in the world probably be a big good idea for me to learn a little bit about it.
yeah, I mean, you could always have somebody rewrite your lyrics.
Yeah, and I've been practicing. I listen to Bad Bunny. I listen to some of the Spanish songs out there, and I be working on them. I read them while it's playing while I'm doing my little karaoke. So I'm getting it, and it'd be good. It would be nice to have them rewrite it and then do a couple of versions. Do an English version, do a Spanish version. And I'm
Yeah,
definitely not
absolutely.
opposed to that.
Because people are in an upper and in a revolution, and so in order to be able to reach the masses at this point, it would serve you good even to get one of your homeboys to um, Well, you can get some earphones and translate it now. You know what I mean? Like they have those little earphones that translate to a different language. So you can get a set of earphones and translator. There's so many ways. There's Grok and there's Chat and there's Gemini. There's so many ways to translate things now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So you really don't even need to pay anybody to do those things anymore because there's so many different ways to get it done. But that's where that tech savvy thing comes back in. Like now, whatever you're doing is trying to let your camera work. It's just that it's not coming in, but it's trying to work. So
it's
whatever
trying to
you're
work.
working, yeah, it's
I'm
trying to
trying.
work.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to multitask and get the people to see me a little bit so I can get this camera to work, but I don't know what I'm doing on this
yeah,
end.
it's trying to work. I'm trying to tell you because I can see where your face would be. Put a picture right there where your face would be so the people can see what your
I'm gonna
face
know how
is.
to do that.
Yeah, put your picture right there.
I don't know how.
It
Ain't
should
that
have
something?
like where it says avatar,
Oh,
you know.
avatar. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put your picture there. What
Okay.
challenges have you faced entering the mainstream industry as a Latino artist? And how are you turning those challenges into motivation?
I've been getting shut down left and right. I signed with Empire. It's hard to get them to get any type of leverage with them at all. They haven't been biting too much on helping with publish or promote in any way. So I mean, maybe if I get some traction going and start getting some views and some streams up, then they'll start to bite. And just I don't know. I feel like it's been quite the road, quite the journey that I've been taking with this whole album, with the music in general. I've been doing music for 20 years. I've been in music game my entire life. My dad's a musician. I've been at this since forever, and now this project is a special one. It's important to me, and I feel like it's been getting shut down left and right. But then at the same time, it's been getting great feedback. So the DJs that have been hearing it, the music reviews that have been hearing it, it's shutting down a lot of the other music, that people are trying to put up. So, when they hear it, they're like, "Oh man, this has potential. Oh man, I really think you should run with this. You got something good here. I think you should push this project." And that's where we're at today. Like it's, I poured my all into it. Everything came out of pocket. Ain't no record deal, ain't no funding, there was no. It's all me with a dream, investing in myself and the Lord God on my side, and everybody else got their hand out. And not that everybody didn't do a great job, because they sure did. Everybody did a wonderful job, but but I had to pay for that, and we're gonna see where
But
it
right,
goes.
that's normally how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
It's like it's a struggle until you pop off, and then when you pop off, like Eminem, I think made one of the better songs because he said you better lose yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you got to lose yourself in the moment when it comes around. Don't let it go because if you only got that one shot. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And
Yeah.
so you have to make the best of the one shot. And there's always going to be different people like myself, like Kelby and them over at Making It, like Blast Radio. We're some of the people that don't mind bringing you guys forward because we're all musicians. Kelby is a rapper. I'm a DJ. I'm a poet. The Blast Radio team, they're old rappers from back in the day. So you have people who are out here, which is, two separate entities of my teams. I'm a
Yeah.
tastemaker for Making It and also one of the radio podcasters for Blast Radio. So, like my teams are fortified with people who really know how to do this damn thing. You get what I'm saying? So when you
which is
run into
huge.
people like when you run into people like us, you run into people who actually have your best interests at heart, and we ask you for a damn dime.
And I love that. Yeah, and that's what's gonna help this project push.
So
Like minded
what you
people like
have to
that.
do is take advantage of every opportunity. When you see stuff like you were the first person to answer back, I hit 9 people,
Hmm.
and you were the first person to answer back, and you picked the first slot. That's a person who actually wants this thing.
Yeah, I'm hungry and I'm humble and I'm ready to go and I'm ready to rock and roll. And at the drop of a dime, I've always been this way. Like I'm here to compete, and I'm here to compete with myself. You know, I just want to be a better version of myself, and doing through this, through my music, through this project, is a way for me to establish that, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Like I want people to take me serious. I take myself serious, and I want other people to take me serious. That's why I'm the
Yeah.
first to respond, and that's why I'm here early, and that's why when I do shows and when I show up places, I'm on time. You know, my grandfather once told me, if you come up on time, then you're late. You always want to show up 15 to 30 minutes early whenever you're going to do something. That means you're on time. It gives you time to settle in. And that's just what I'm about, like showing my presence and showing my worth
Absolutely. And get
and
you a
showing
little
my
young
value.
buck, a little teenage nephew or somebody.
Yeah,
Get your little teenage nephew to come over there and help you with that computer real quick. You tell him to give you a fast little overview.
yeah. If my daughter was here, she would have already had
Um,
me up there, and I would have been shining and smiling already. She
and
she
you
knows how
said
to do
your
all
father
this.
was also a musician.
No, I was just saying my daughter
Can
would
you
have
hear
did it
me?
for me in a heartbeat. My 8-year-old probably would have did it. I can hear you. You
Yeah,
still
because the
there?
babies know how to work it real quick. Yes.
Man, my girl son probably could have got me on there. I'm like, I don't even know how to put because all my pictures are on my phone. I just use this laptop for work. I don't even have no pictures on here for my avatar. I'm like, I'm just trying to focus in on the interview because I'm like lost in the sauce right now.
Yeah, that's all right. Yes, that's all right. When your music drops, you can come back and do another interview, and
That's
then
what's
we'll
up.
overview the
Yeah,
yeah, and then we'll overview the music because we do that too. Um,
that's awesome. Yeah, I got 8 tracks. I'm standing behind every song is a story. It's a whole storyline with my music. It's all about something I've been through. Like I write a lot of songs, and a lot of times it ain't always personal. Sometimes it's something I might have seen somebody else go through, or something that a couple that a friend of mine or family members of mine went through. Things I saw. But this album, for me, every song is has me attached to it. You know, it's all my personal
okay.
experiences, and it goes from good to bad. You know, it just leads up into falling in love, and then at the end, falling out of love. And that's kind of like how it goes out here. You know, you love somebody for so long, and then in the end, it don't always work out in your favor. But at the end of the day, it's all God's plan. So it'll be
I
all right.
used to love him.
That's right.
Uh, Wait
That's
a minute.
right.
You said your dad was a musician. Tell us about that.
My dad plays the 12 string. My dad played, he's a guitarist. He could play the brass, he could play the wood the instruments. He could play he could hear a song and he could tell you what key it's in. You know, he could pick up his axe, his guitar, and start chiming in, no problem. I'm still learning how to like hit keys on the guitar. I've always so when he grew up, he played in a group called High Steppin' out of San Jose, and he toured. He used to come home with his guitar with stickers all over, Canada, New York, Europe. He had all these stickers on his guitar when I was a kid. I
On
remember
the
that
on the case. Yeah, on
on
the
his
case.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, on his
Yeah.
case. Everywhere he went, he had all his stickers on it. He got a Gibson. He got a Les Paul. He probably has like 20 guitars at his house. He still plays to this day. He's always every day he plays. He played with BB King. He played with Tower Power. He was a big deal. he ended up getting saved, giving his life to the Lord, and running the worship, running the church band for Victory Outreach, which is a church out in Hayward. There's a bunch of Victory Outreaches, but he was the one in Hayward in the East Bay. And I would always sing with him. He'd always, hey son, come over here and help me work on this song. He's a songwriter as well, so we would write
Yeah.
songs and sing together. And he would always say, "Man, son, you got a great voice." And I never believed him because he's my dad. I'm just like, you're just saying that because you're my dad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe you. And then but he's like, no, I'm serious. And then fast forward, here we are doing R&B albums, doing an R&B project. And yeah, my dad helped groom me and groom the voice, really, like being next to that guitar and hitting those notes, kind of like finding my tune. So I could parakeet anything. You
Yeah.
just sing it like this, and I do it. Hit it like that. That's why my I've been recording with Q. Q made the beat. I've been recording with him for probably 15, 20 years. And I just approached him like, let's do this R&B project. He's like, all right, let's do it. And then he said, sing it like this. I sing it like that. He sing it like this. I hit the notes. And he'd be like, man, Rock, where did you come from? Because
Yeah.
he didn't know the whole background, the whole backslash with me and my dad. My dad's been a major influence with music and a major help with me being who I am today and me being able to carry notes and hit notes and sing tunes and find melodies and hit harmonies. That all stems back from me growing up with him right next to that guitar.
And there's no instrument that sings as well as a guitar.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Most people don't
screaming.
know that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's screaming on
that
the guitar. He's
guitar.
singing on it.
Yeah.
He's probably. I'm still working on him now to like put out an album with just strings. Like I want to put it out with him, and just because he's one of the best that I've ever heard, and everybody
Yeah.
that hears it is like, man, your dad's amazing. And Bob Martin, that's my dad, and he's probably one of the best to do it. The
Hey,
best.
Pops.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go
he's still
ahead,
he's
Pops.
still doing it. He's still making music. He's still doing it too. He still
My
leads
dad is a
worship.
musician also. Yeah, and he's still 23, and my dad's still 23, and he's still making music, and he's still doing his thing.
That's right.
And he's probably somebody that your father has passed in all this music thing. They probably actually know each other.
They probably
Um,
brush shoulders.
which Yeah, which is good because it segues into this question here. It says, which Latino or international artists inspired your journey, and what lessons have you applied from watching their careers?
Well, I mean, Santana's a big one. Santana's huge, being that he's from the Bay Area, and I love his music. That's a big influence. Um, Bad Bunny right now is huge and a major influence. Just seeing what he's doing with the culture and how he's taking it to the next level. Uh, that's a big inspiration. Um, I like the vibe. I like this. I like the vibe that Santana brings. It's just positive, love music. I'm not all for the type of music that's out right now. That's real big with all the killing and just WAP music and all that. It's cool, but it ain't my thing.
I've never heard a Bad Bunny. I'm a DJ, and I've never heard a Bad Bunny song, not one time yet.
Yeah, it's because it's all in Spanish and it's all in South America and Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and you
But
know.
wait a minute, there's a Puerto Rican artist. He's a rapper. He's a little skinny
Okay.
dude, and I think he's awesome. And he raps in Spanish and sometime in English. He doesn't really speak English well, but he raps in Spanish. But he is so fly. I just
What's
can't
his
remember
name?
his name. I don't know. He's like a real skinny little dude.
I know one dude. I was like, whenever
But he
I travel a
fly
lot.
though. He he's fly. He be rocking it. He be rocking it. He's like
Rochi,
L
I know a dude
something.
named Rochi. He was pretty
Yeah, it's
tight.
like L something. L something
Okay.
something.
Yeah,
He is fly.
I grew out. I grew out whenever I travel. I find a little local artist and I just put him on a playlist and I just slapping him the whole trip. So I've done
Yeah.
that. Rochi was one of them when we was in the Dominican Republic. We just kept
He
playing
does.
all his
He's
music.
reggaeton, and I
So,
tell
but
you, when you see him, like look him up. Look him up on YouTube. You'll see him. He's from Puerto Rico. He does reggaeton, but he does it in like the merengue style,
uh
and
huh.
it's so fly because it for me it take me back to when I was little and everybody used to have all their stuff outside on the sidewalk. They would have the drums and the bongos and everybody right there playing on the sidewalk. So when I seen the guy from Puerto Rico and the way that he was doing the reggaeton, I thought it was so fly because it was like back in the day when everybody was just on the block and everybody was just making it happen. I was like, yeah, this guy, he got it.
That's what it
Like
was when we
what
had
it take,
when we had the boom
So
box.
it's always good to have those type of artists.
Back when we had the boom box
Yep.
and the street and the break dancers out there dancing
When we used
and
to
the
drop the
microphone, somebody rapping, beatboxing.
when we used to drop yeah, when we used to drop the turntables on the roof.
Right. That's how that all started.
If a major label executive or global audience is watching right now, what makes you different and why is this the right time for your audience to be heard? I mean, for your voice to be heard.
Well, I'm bringing something to the game that's out there right now, as far as like, I'm bringing vulnerability from a man's standpoint, and I'm writing everything. I'm through my experiences, and it's not make believe. It's not superficial. There's depth to my music. There's depth to the storylines and everything that I'm doing. And I'm not done. I'm just getting started. I've got I've got so much to say, so much talent that needs to be heard, and it's not make believe. There's a lot of stuff out there that it's just I got these kids watching my every move, so I'm trying to be as true to self as I can, and not preach a message that's just going to keep us in a downward spiral as a community. I'm all about community, and I'm all about bringing my people up with me, and
Yeah.
that's the main thing. Is we can do this, and we can get it going, and we can get it rolling, and we can get back to the community and start watching our seeds and the children shine, through it, instead of you know go shoot this guy. I got these ops. I'm gonna go smack this person. This girl's is trash, and all this. It's just that whole message to me is when's it gonna stop, or when are we gonna revert to something different, or come back to something that's actually gonna make a change in a positive way.
Can I say this to you?
Yeah.
It's us that have to do it. It's the children of the real artists that have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like it's us who come from artists who made real music. Because the people that you're listening to, they're like microwave artists that pop up out of nowhere, like popcorn in the microwave,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they just pop, 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 pop out of nowhere, to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to damage the real musicians and the real music, in order to buy the catalogs, and because it's a capitalistic world. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So if I make you not as hot as you was, then I can take your music from you somewhere in about maybe 3 years because you're going to be short on cash.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I can utilize your music for something good after I had made it bad for you. I can use the, 16 bars for a commercial, and I'm going to get millions and billions of dollars off the commercial and shit. And you're still going to be broke, But you know, I mean, your dad has probably explained this to you.
Yeah.
Being especially being in the record and the music industry, there's a lot of tricks to the game. That's why, Michael Jackson was going through so many changes, is because he had bought up a lot of catalogs, and he was giving back a lot of people their rights, their music rights and stuff.
Mhm.
So he was giving back people their opportunity to be rich again, and so Michael Jackson couldn't stay too long on that merit. You
Right.
understand? And I don't know if you remember, and this is like the anniversary of Angie Stone, um, who went to her grave screaming about her rights and her money and her music. And, she should have made so much. And see, so there's a lot that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure your dad, being in it for so long, can explain to you the ins and outs. So when I say to you stuff like, if an executive um, hits you right now, what would be your, you know, what would make you different? And hopefully money management will be something different that you do.
Mhm.
Title
Definitely something
management
needed.
will be something different that you do.
Mhm.
Copyright be something that you do. You feel me?
Definitely. 100%.
Because those things keep you with money for the rest of the time that you're working.
Yeah, right. Like right now, I put everything into it with I got the videos done, the album's done, it's mixed and mastered, it's everything that an AR could dream of. I did
Mhm.
your work for you. I don't even and I own 100% of my royalties. So I mean that's to me that's huge.
Yeah,
So stepping into the game with that, I'm not willing to just give that up to anybody for anything just because for some money. You're not gonna dangle a banana over my face and I'm gonna bite it. So I mean, I just feel like I could wait it out. I waited this long. I waited long enough.
yeah.
I've been I've
And your
been I've been waiting. I've been waiting quite
crossover
some time.
you can do on your own too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I,
And your
like
crossover you can do on your own as well. You don't need, yeah.
like the guy that signed before Jordan signed with the Jordans. He signed for $100,000, and they say you want 10% of the company, you want 100K. He took 100K. He could have got 10%
Yeah.
of the shoe company. So that's just something I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gonna just say, "Hey, let me give you a little bit of this change real quick, and then we gonna make all the money off of you." No, no, thank you. I'll pass.
The
Or
funny part about it, you said Bad Bunny. Everybody went through all these changes at the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny. I didn't even watch it, and normally I watch the Super Bowl and everything, but it's like the teams that I wanted to watch weren't in the Super Bowl, and
hmm
I just didn't watch it. You know what I mean? Like, and it was nothing personal. So when I started hearing all the beef in the background, I was saying to myself, "Damn, do I fit into that category?" Because I don't know Bad Bunny. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, and it's nothing personal because he's Puerto Rican. My children's godparents are Puerto Rican. Every one of them have a Puerto Rican godmother.
hmm
You
I like
understand what I'm
I
saying? So it was nothing personal. Yeah, it was nothing personal when it came to
uh-uh.
Bad Bunny. It was just that the teams that I wanted to watch wasn't in the Super Bowl,
Right,
and you know,
right.
Super Bowl just wasn't
My Raiders
interesting
had
to
no
me
way
this
to
year,
even
so
make
I
it.
just didn't watch.
No, it
Yeah,
was boring.
you know,
The Patriots had nothing for the Seahawks, and and the but the halftime show was kind of cool because it wasn't just about Puerto Rico, it was about whole Latin culture. So he brought out all the flags, and he just represented
yeah.
for all the countries that never get recognition, and that was what I thought was
Bro,
what was the best thing about it.
I would have
He had
never known.
yeah.
I'll be honest with
Mhm.
you. You know. I would have never known because I didn't pay it any mind, and
And it,
not on Bad Bunny. It ain't have nothing to do with Bad Bunny.
I didn't know all the
You,
songs either because there was all in Spanish. I knew some of them, but I didn't know all of them. But I still was happy because I seen, he had the Latin dances out there. He had all the different types of dances. And he had the Coco Frio, and he had all the little
yeah,
stands and the OGs playing the cards, and he just put on for Latin culture and had all the flags out there, flashing all the flags around. So I thought it was cool. It was cool. Some that we
man,
did,
bro.
especially what we're going through right now.
I've been doing the La Cucaracha since I was a little kid. Go ahead with that.
I heard that. No, that's right.
How do you balance honoring your cultural roots while still evolving your sound for a global audience?
Um, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I just stay true to myself and let people know who I am, where I'm from, and just I'm just keep on pushing. I'm just gonna keep on pushing. I'm really not sure
Yeah.
how to answer response to that one.
Okay. Latino culture is rich with history, struggle, and celebration. How do those realities show up in your lyrics or creative process?
Um,
You there?
yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just
Oh,
thinking.
that was
I'm
a
thinking
zinger.
about it.
Every now and again, I send a zinger.
My
I'm
brain
telling you,
working.
every now and again, I send one. Zoom. I ain't lying.
Right. That one got me. That one got me. I mean, as far as like my culture, I just represent my culture tough and but I don't my music isn't like, I don't really do that type of music. It's more like R&B, more love songs and
You over here trying to finesse the sisters.
that's right,
Uh-huh.
you
Don't be
know.
over here trying to finesse
Yeah,
the
you already
sisters.
know. Hey, I'm
over here,
singing I like them
over here
all.
trying to beat us. Go ahead.
That's what it is. I mean, I'm definitely down with the R&B culture. The Latin vibes
Try,
is
yeah.
definitely a vibe, but I
Mhm.
got to tap into that still.
Trying to be us. You better go ahead.
You know, they like it.
Representation matters. What responsibility, if any, do you feel as a Latin artist when it comes to how your community is portrayed in mainstream media?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm trying to just get there. I got to get there. Will he say that
Well, you
again?
was
Say
just
that one more.
saying Bad Bunny had represented.
He representing
Yeah,
tough.
you was
He
just
is.
saying Bad. Yeah,
He,
so with you, representation matters, right? So,
it
what
does.
responsibility, if any, do you feel as a Latin artist when it comes to how your community is portrayed in mainstream media?
Um, I don't know how to answer
Uh
that.
huh. Uh
I don't know how to answer that.
huh. Okay, so let me ask it in a different way.
Okay.
In a time where cultural influence can sometimes be appropriated or misunderstood, like R&B, how do you protect and preserve the authenticity of your heritage and our heritage, the R&B people, through your brand?
I feel like me just being true to myself is
I'm
gonna
sipping.
be.
I took a
Well,
sip.
hey, there you go. Right. Sippy sip. I am not mad at that. But yeah, no, I gotta be true to
Yeah,
self. I gotta
sip
be
on
true to
that one.
myself and true to my and true to who I am. And that's part of getting people to know me better. It's not like
Yeah, because
I
go
wouldn't
ahead.
be I wouldn't be a misrepresentation of Latin culture because I am Latino but I'm doing what I know and what I do best, and that's going to be that's part of our culture, being able to sing, being able to dance, being able to make songs and be who you are. There's not really um, because I don't talk a certain way, I don't speak Spanish, or I don't know how to merengue. That doesn't mean I'm not Latino. And I'm still out here
You don't
still
know how to do
representing for
salsa,
my
bro?
people, 100%.
I'm a New
So
Yorker. We know how to do the salsa in New York, bro. Come on now. You
you
from
see what I'm
Oakland. You
saying?
know how to do the
And
salsa. Come
that's
on.
us, and that's us intertwining culture right there. So I love
I'm
that.
just
And that's what
saying.
it's
Come on
that's
now.
what it's all about. That's what it's all about, is being able to respect it, and be able to hold on to what you're good at, and do what you know. And love
Yeah.
at the end of the day is what it's really all about. You doing that, me doing this, is this as long as we love each other and can see, have love for each other instead of out with the hate, and more up with the love. That's more about the culture for me, for Latin culture, for black culture, for everybody should just be more willing to accept people for what they do, who they are, and not really get caught up in, oh, you don't know how to do this,
I
you
don't
ain't
think
Latino.
black people have a problem with other people. Yeah, no, I don't think that's the problem with black people right now, especially not the American black people.
Hmm.
Because as you can see, I just gave you back to back people. I told you that all three of my children have three different Spanish, Puerto Rican godmothers.
Right. We
I
all
just
it's
told
all
you I know how to merengue, I know how to salsa. I've
right.
been on the block. It's none of those things for black people right now. What it is for the black American right now is separating themselves and standing out as black Americans and not just being dumped into a pool of people.
Mm,
Because
I
there
see
are
what
a
you're
lot of
saying.
accomplishments as black people that were made. Like there were a lot of accomplishments. And what's happening is that, it's like I don't know if you ever watched Bugs Bunny, where it's like, all pile on the rabbit, all pile on the rabbit, and all the dogs jump and pile on top of the damn rabbit, and then all of a sudden the rabbit jumped back and he's standing on the sideline watching all the dogs pile on him, but he's not there anymore. It's that type of situation with the black Americans right now. And I think
Mm,
that people are taking it the wrong way, as if it's something divisive or something to harm other people. It's none of those things.
right.
Like it's none of those things with the black Americans, because how can it be if I'm saying to you, my children have a Puerto Rican that I love dearly,
Right.
my
Right.
sister. You understand what I'm saying? And she
I do.
understand it because why?
I do.
She has a black abuela in Puerto Rico that they treat awful. Her family treat bad as shit. Her dad treated her. She don't like her dad because of the way he treated her black grandmother. You
My
understand what I'm
children are
saying? So
my children are
we're
black.
we're we're focusing in on, yeah, we're focusing in on self right now, and it has nothing to do with other entities. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, like the feeling of they're rejecting us. No, that's not what it is. It's like we getting with us finally. You know how after a while your family be all spread apart and shit, and like, damn family, we need to sit down and talk. And so that's what it is. It's like a family gathering with the black Americans about getting back together with each other, because we've been
And I love that.
all over
And
the place for a
that's what we
long
need.
time,
That's
and
what we need.
yes, yeah, it's finally time for us to get it back together, get our mind back right. You know what I mean?
I do. And I feel that.
But be honest. Did your family fully support your music career from day one? Or were they like,
Hell no.
Miho, but what's your real job?
Hell no. Hell no, they didn't. My dad, the last thing my dad wanted was for me to get involved in the music game. He did not want me in this game. Bunch of sharks, you know, a bunch of just hit. No, nope. They wanted me to go do something else. You know,
Uh-huh.
be an electrician or go to school and be a physical therapist or do something of that nature. You know, get involved. Uh, go to school, get your degree somewhere, or do something else. Don't do the music game. And you know
Yeah.
they support it now, and it's hit and miss now. Some do, some
If
don't.
your abuela had to describe your music to her church friends, what was
Oh,
what? Wait, if your abuela had to listen, listen, listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening. We good.
If your abuela had to describe your music to her church friends, what would she say, and would she approve of all your lyrics?
My grandmother, God rest her soul, she was the only one that supported my music growing up. She was the only one that's like, Mijo, you sing so wonderful. She loved my grandmother loved my music. She would tell all her friends it's the best in the world. When I was rapping, ooh, she would throw a slipper at me, or she would, you know what I'm saying, pinch me, punch me. She wasn't feeling that. She was not feeling the rap. But when it came to singing and writing love songs and
Yeah.
doing things of that nature, she absolutely adored it. She loved it. She had me singing at her birthdays and singing at all her little events. She would pull me out the crowd, come sing. And I have to sing in front of everybody, the whole family. So she loved it. I love my grandma for that. She helped bring the
Uh-huh.
confidence. She helped give me confidence that I needed. And she seen something special in me that nobody else saw. 100%, definitely. My grandmother was the love of my life. When she passed, I was hurt. That hurt more than a lot. That hurt more than most.
Yeah, grannies is special. You ain't see my
That was my
grandchildren in there talking about, Grandma, we love your show.
right.
That was my grandchildren on the screen. Let me show you. I had to hit them back. I had to hit them back. Look, thank you, Grandma. I love you.
Okay.
They, yeah, they somewhere in
I
the background
love
watching
that.
you.
I
Now,
love
were
that.
you a local artist or international artist?
I
Hello?
caught some lag. What did you say?
Are you a local artist or international artist?
I'm an international artist. I know that. I know that's
Okay.
gonna pop. My music's gonna pop. Is one of them songs are gonna hit. I know these songs are gonna be global. You know, they're gonna take off. The it might not be a certain genre or a certain area that might not be vibing with it, might not be feeling with it. But I know it's gonna hit. You know, locally, my good friend the Jacker, he passed away. He was a rap artist for mob figures out here in the Bay Area, and he had told me, man, he said, Rock, you got to get up out of the Bay Area. Yo, he goes, let me show you. He showed me a picture of him at a concert in Richmond, and there's nobody in the stands, nobody in the audience. He goes, but then look at me, I'm in Ohio, and he was in Ohio, and he had 1,000 people in the audience singing the song with their phones out word for word. And he was like, you got to get up out of here. So, I mean, when he told me that, I know I got to get up off the couch and I got to push this music thing and I got to get up, be international with it, not just because locally it's going to be hated and debated. But, you know, out of town, I feel like I'm going to get a lot more love. I don't feel like I'm gonna get the same love from my own people that I grew up with. They just what they said in behind closed doors about me. They can't really support the movement out in the open because of the things that were said in the closet. So I mean, I'm okay with that, but I understand that I gotta accept people like you that I never met before that's taking heed to my music and playing it. You know, and we doing an interview right here versus the next person I grew up with for 20 years ain't even gonna play my music in at all. not one stream. So I'm gonna go with that.
Now, now, when you say you're international, does that mean world tours or just cousins in three different countries streaming your music?
I'm trying to be on some world tours. If I could get on a tour with somebody that's touring big, I'm trying to hop on the boat. I'm trying to hop on the plane. I'm trying to hop in the game. I need in. I need in, coach. Like put me in the game. I'm ready to go. I don't want three streams from three amigos in Argentina, South America somewhere, but I need to get up and get going. Hop on one of these tours for real. I'm ready to go. I want it to jump.
Now, you know, here you can register your music there, and it'll also go into the stream on the radio station there.
On
Because
the
you don't
blast music.
realize, yeah, what you don't realize is that um, you're being seen from five, six, I think seven different places right now. Six, yeah, you're being seen on six different channels right now. There'll be seven or eight by the time it's over with, because I'll add it to different other streams or different other channels.
Well, let me
And
apologize to all of them now and let them know the green screen. We're gonna fix that for the next interview so y'all can see me live in person. We
yes,
apologize.
and not only that, but if you register your music on the blast registration, they'll put it into rotation, and that way other people will get to be able to see it. What I'm saying to you about being on blast radio is that there are 45,000 more people on there than there is on my channel. So that's why you're streaming through the radio station at the same time, so that
Okay.
you are being seen by other people. So, being that they can't see you, can you tell them where they can find your music at?
Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna be on all digital platforms as of March 8th, 2026. Rockstar, ROCCSTARR. You can find me on all the social media sites like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, things like that. Is Rockstar 222. That's ROCCSTARR 222. That's gonna be where you can follow me. And then you can get all my music from like Spotify, YouTube, music, Vivo, all that's gonna be dropping on March 8th, on Sunday. So that's a real big day for me. It's National Women's Day. It's also my
Hey,
birthday. Hey, right? It's National Women's Day and it's my birthday. And I'm a special dude that gets to celebrate with all the women in the nation on that special day. And that's when the album drops. And you can
go
get it on
ahead, Rod.
evening too. But yeah, that's how you can follow me and find me. And I look forward to doing another interview with you. And I got my camera up and rocking,
Yes,
and I got we got six visuals popping out the project with 8 songs, and I might do two more.
yes.
I might end up doing two more visuals just to close it out. But I stand behind the project wholeheartedly, and I'm proud of it, and I hope y'all love it and enjoy the music. And I'm not gonna stop here. It's gonna keep rocking and rolling. That's what we're gonna do.
Make sure you take a screenshot of the registration address so that you can put your stuff up there. And Rock, definitely come back when you debut your music so that we can uh, get the people an idea, because I didn't have a sample of anything to be able to show, because usually at the beginning of the show I'll give them a sample of who we're actually dealing with, but I didn't have that. And so definitely come back so they'll know who you are, what you look like, and what to look out for concerning your music, because they really don't realize um, from your green screen or
Yeah,
us not having a sample that you actually really can sing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I listen myself to, and I'm real picky about people and stuff and things. But you
yeah,
can actually really sing. And so when I was saying about the appropriation thing, because of, like we said, all of the stuff that's going on in the world right now, and the
Mhm.
temperature of everything. And, as far as everything concerning the delineation music, movement and everything, what, and it's the same thing, the same conversations that I gave to the Mocha girls, because I asked them 4 times, are you guys African? No. Their name is Ogini or Ogwini or something like that. And I said to them 4 times because that's going to play against them
Mhm.
when in the long run. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no,
Mhm.
come clean right off the back. And then I asked them your aesthetics.
Yeah.
Where did you get your aesthetics from? Because you remind me of, and then one of the baby girls, I think it was Kina, very sharp, very sharp. When I asked her, she said automatically, she said, no, we had took our aesthetics from TLC,
Okay.
which was very, very sharp of her. I'm like, there you go, Kina. Like, keep that up, because what happens is when you come into another culture of people's, you always want to give them their reverence,
Definitely.
because when you don't, what happens is that you turn into Burner Boy and Twala.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you have to find yourself internationally instead of locally, and locally is where your money is.
I see.
Get what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah.
So, when I asked you, which was very promising, I appreciated you. I said to you from the beginning of this interview, I took you to be Latino, and you said I am. Like, you didn't hesitate and you didn't back down from that question.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And then you threw Bad Bunny at me, but I have no idea. And I'm a DJ. I don't know who the fuck Bad Bunny is. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right.
And it's nothing personal, because it's not personal for me. This is business. You understand? and
Yeah.
and when you're doing business, you just do good business. It's not personal. Um and as I went along to explain to you why it's not personal for me, because I have those people in my damn life. Like, it's not personal, but what this is what this is. You understand? So going
Definitely.
along, Rock, and representing this thing that you call R&B, that we call R&B, because it's our rhythm and our blues. You understand? Like,
Understood.
it's our rhythm and our blues, from torment and hurt and pain and love and breakups and marriages that worked and didn't work, and losses and and unalivings.
Hmm.
Like, it's our rhythm and our blues. What can you bring to that
Yeah,
and honor
I definitely bring
us?
healing.
Yeah,
Healing and showing my vulnerability and letting people know they're not alone, and letting people know that they got people that can relate to all the things going on to them. So when they in that place, they can understand, like, hey, you can get through it. You know what I mean? You just gotta have faith, gotta keep pushing.
if you blew up tomorrow and win your first major award, who are you thanking first? God, your mom, or the friend who let you record in their closet?
God.
Amen. That's right.
Ain't no other way. God before everything. God, my faith is so heavy right now and strong with Him. He's the only reason that we here right now. He's the only reason that
That's
I
right.
have a chance at anything right now is
That's
because
right.
God stripped me of everything and He gonna give it all back. He humbling me down to nothing and building me back up. And that's the hope. That's my purpose. My purpose is to shout His name from the mountaintops. That's why
Amen.
we're here. That's the main reason I'm here, to let everybody know what God could do when you keep your faith strong in Him and keep His name in your mouth and share with other people and plant that seed in other people. Let them know who really gonna help you through everything. So when you think you're alone, you ain't never alone because God gonna be right by your side. But you gotta believe, and that I'm a true solid believer in the Lord.
That's right.
He gets all
Uh,
the honor, all the glory, and all the praise out of me.
That's right. But Take Six has a song that I love. It's called um, "Even Though You're Alone." Surely I have heard you sing your song. So check out that song. It's
I'm
called
definitely gonna listen to it when this interview's out. I'm gonna put it on the radio. I'm putting on my tunes right now.
yeah, it's Take Six. It's called Even Though.
Okay.
So check it out. I think you might like it, especially being a R&B artist. You'll understand when you hear all the melodies and then everything in it. You'll understand what I'm saying. And God is never strip us down. That's usually Satan. God is always trying to give to us in abundance, right? He wants us to have life in abundance. So it's not God that strips us down. Whenever we get stripped down, it's because Satan is angry because we getting too close too quick to
That's
God.
that's that's what that's man. Look, testimony. I just happened. I just got baptized February 15th. and
Hey,
and
woo.
within a week's time, I done had the Range Rover got stolen. I let my son take the Range Rover. Somebody and I just took it from him to get it serviced. I went and got the oil change, filled it up, detailed it, and then got stolen. Boom!
Oh,
Somebody stole
somebody
it. Got in
somebody
a
got
high
a fresh
speed.
ride.
Got in a high speed chase. Smacked it into another car. Engine caught on fire. Got totaled driving the F-150 around, trying to drop the kids off in Oakland yesterday, 2 days ago. Engine went out. The engine's done. Right, had to pull that over, drop it off at the shop. Boom. I took the Amtrak to drop them off. Took the Amtrak back to Sac. I'm staying in Sac right now. So I mean, yeah, I'm under attack because like you said, I gave it all to Christ, and the devil's mad right now. He's
Oh,
trying
he
to get
mad,
at me.
mad. Oh
He
yeah, he
big
mad,
man,
mad.
but he can't. But
And
he can't have this though. I've already dedicated myself to
bro, there
somebody.
you go. Ain't no see, and ain't no plucking you out of the hand of God. There is
Nope.
no plucking you out. So the anger is now being taken out on everything around you that you love. The
Hmm.
same tactics that he used on God.
Hmm.
Do you understand that?
Yep.
The same tactics, because what hurt worse than attacking your children? Don't nothing hurt worse than attacking your children.
Yep.
Touch not mine. The Lord mean that. That's a hurtful, painful thing. You understand?
Yep.
Especially for somebody that loved theirs. You understand? And when you
Yep.
love deeply and when you love yours real deep, any harm that come to them is gonna cut you to the bone. So Satan plays that same game with us that he plays on God because we are made in his image. So it's gonna cut us the same way.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
I
So
do.
the attack comes with anything you love. It's gonna be pressure on everything. Everybody gonna turn against you. Nobody's gonna understand you. He's going to make it a point to make nobody understand what's happening with you.
But my
Anything
faith.
that love you and anything that you love is a weapon. But God is though, and you are too. You are
He's
made
the
in
way,
His
the truth, and the
image.
life.
That's right. You are. I am that I am. Just say that anytime the attack come in. Say I am that I am, and I give you no permission. You have no permission here. Shut the
No
permission
authority
down.
over me. Ain't got no
None.
authority over me. God
Shut
got a plan for me to prosper for abundance in my life. I go
shut
out
the
and call on
permission
him
down.
every day. Every
For
day I'm
real.
calling out, crying out. And I
Shut the
know,
permission
and I
down.
know when I'm weak, He is strong for me. So I
That's
brag about
right.
my weaknesses. Let's talk
Shut
about
the
it.
permission down. Don't even give
Yeah,
him permission.
I ain't even trying to be Mr. Strong out here. I keep
Mm-mm.
myself fit, but I let the Lord be strong for me. So you
For
want to go to
real.
battle with that? Then go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, because there ain't no battle with that.
Good luck.
Yeah, ain't no
Good
battle
luck.
with that. Ain't no battle with that. So as long as
I
you
told my ex wife that I said I'm not battling with you. You know, if you want to battle with my Lord, go ahead. And then she hit me,
ain't no
but hey, let's just leave all this alone. And I want to let bygones be bygones. Let the past be the past. You can have the key to the house. Come help take care of these kids. I said, see, look at God. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he gonna fix. He gonna mend the wounds. He gonna fix everything in his timing.
You got to put it in his hands, though, and don't pick it back up, though.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
Because we got to, sometimes, because even me, because me being, I got baptized years and years and years ago. So the Holy Spirit have grown, and, I've gone from a child into an adult in spirit. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
in understanding and learning and get to understand the knowledge of what happens is that sometimes we uh, being of God, we take on the knowledge of God and we be trying to be God sometime. And so that's when we're trying to be God, we be picking up stuff that we should really leave with God. You feel me?
I
That's
do.
why I say,
Yep.
put it in his hands and leave it there, because sometimes, we think that we can make it happen and we can do it, and then, we be done messed it up because we should have just left it with God.
That's when we fall short. Yep. We gotta
You
give it to
know?
him. Let him take the wheel. Lord, take the
Yeah,
wheel.
yeah. And let me go sit down somewhere, like sit me down for a minute. But when he sit us down, don't be angry.
Definitely.
Because we have to remember all the time of what we prayed for in the midst of that. In the midst of that storm, what did I pray for? Anything that will harm me, remove this from me.
I'm even praying for my enemies. I'm like
I'm
pouring hot
trying,
coals on their head.
but
I'm
you
I'm
ain't hear
I'm
what I
keeping
said.
silent.
I said, anything that'll harm me, remove it from me. And then you be seeing people leaving like, well, damn, like, who these? Like, what?
Right.
You feel me?
I do. I understand.
For real, you start looking around like, yo, not you too.
And start
But
showing their face.
for real, I be praying anything that'll harm me, remove it from me, Lord. Anything that'll
Take
harm
it.
me.
Take it. Get it up out of here.
Yo, I was heartbroken at the end of that rainbow. I was heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But we had
Yep.
to keep going on, even so, because why? We have made another vow and another, what we say is a marriage to something higher than ourselves.
Our plan ain't always his plan.
No, it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. So we just move in spirit and keep it moving.
Yeah. And
You
we can't
know?
always understand,
Yeah.
but we're not here to have to understand. We just got to put the work in, be the vessel.
But know that his promise is his promise, though. So
It is
whatever
his
he have
plan.
already promised you, though, bro, it is coming to pass.
Yeah. He just being patient. Not me. We always think we patient,
Yeah.
but think how patient he's being with us. How
Yeah.
stubborn and hard headed and ignorant we are at times. And he can't give you those blessings until you're ready.
I'm gonna ask you a question,
Hmm.
because it's even a pet peeve of my own. It's something that I do. But let me ask you this: if he had given you this back when instead of right now, think about it. What would it be like? What would it have been like? You feel me? That's the
I would
question.
have been, yeah.
If
I don't think I was ready. I wouldn't have been ready.
you feel me, right?
I do. I was not. I wasn't mature enough. I was too ignorant and too rowdy and too me, and look at me and what I could do, and it just wasn't giving the glory where it was supposed to go. Wasn't sharing the message, and was just reckless. I would have been so reckless. I might have been in the pen. I might have been dead on the streets. OD. I might have been partying too much, going crazy. So I would have been all up in the devil's den.
Been one of them same little dudes you was just complaining about.
Absolutely would have been.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, on that note, we thank God for everything and all things and keep it moving. Because
Uh-huh.
what more can we do except that? Keep it moving.
That's it.
As long as you got God, you already got it, bro. So you straight. You just gotta, you know, jump out there now. And
Mhm.
we don't have to worry about flying because we have wings on our back and on our feet. So keep
I
it
heard
moving.
that. The
You
walls to the
know,
left and walls to the right.
absolutely keep it moving. Oh, woo, let's go, let's get it.
Let's do it.
You know,
Let's get
yeah.
it.
So when you drop, let us know, and let me know. Drop the song on me. I'll make a flyer because I make these flyers where I promote all the artists that come on here, and I put them right
The-
in the video section with everything else, so everybody can see you, just like they would be able to see a regular video, a music video,
These
and
videos are good too, and I got one of them from Rex Wonders. You know, Jay Synth, Rex Wonders, Bro Jackson, IMG Films. They're the ones that did my visuals. But one that
yeah,
Rex Wonders did, he ain't sent me both of them, just one of them. I'm gonna send it to you when we get off this call. Goes crazy. Oh, it's so tight. It's so good. I think they're gonna
yeah,
love it. They're gonna love it. I love it.
yeah,
So I know
so
the
we can
public gonna
drop
love it.
it and let them know who you is.
Yeah. Hello. I
Rockstar.
can't wait for them to go. Yeah, it was a pleasure.
I'm
It's always a pleasure when
yes,
you find a treasure. I appreciate you.
yes, sir. I so thank you for coming on. I'm always over schedule. I'm always over schedule. I'm quite certain that the radio station is used to me by now
Uh-huh. It's
because I'm
all
always
good.
I'm
We had a
always
good
over schedule.
interview. I
Yes, but
appreciate the transparency and the questions, you
that's
know,
why they don't bother me. It's because we
and the
always
knowledge.
got
You
a
know, it's
great
the knowledge.
interview.
You gave me some good game today, and I love that.
And you're gonna go far. Make sure that you get one of the kids come in there and help you with that computer though, because you're gonna
I'm gonna
need
fix
that
it.
as you yeah as you go along.
I'm gonna fix this whole issue when we get off the phone here. When we got this interview, I'm gonna start making some calls. I'm gonna get it fixed.
Yeah, because you're gonna need it going along because
Yeah,
it doesn't stop here. This is the beginning.
yeah,
You
understood,
understand me?
understood, 100%.
Yeah, this is the jump off. This is the jump start. So it doesn't stop here. It just keeps rolling on. And I would suggest that you get a membership with Making It Mag because Kelby and them do some real big things, and they have some great mixers and stuff. I actually got my blast team to do a collab with them for next year um, over there in Austin, and also possibly out in LA with the BT experience. So it would be good for you to get a membership with them and
Okay,
keep pushing, here and there where you can like toss them something and throw them something because Kelby and Kim are really pretty fair with certain
okay,
things, you know what I mean? But they are very thorough in how they move. And as a matter of fact, they should be going live as I'm going off. They should be going live on the Making It magazine channel today, right now. So as I'm
okay,
leaving, they're usually going live. So you can probably catch them if you have any music that you want to have overviewed or something. You can catch them like right after we get off. And but I would suggest that you get a membership because they are very much thorough
okay,
when it comes to getting you highlighted and seen. If you're thorough, they're thorough. Believe that. Okay.
definitely.
All right. So Rockstar, I thank you once again. Tell the people your name again, where to find you again, and then we out.
All right, shout out Ultimate DJ, Miss Tash-Be for sure. Thank you for having me.
You
Rockstar is
welcome.
the name, ROCCSTARR. Rockstar, check me out. Rockstar222 on social media platforms. Look forward to seeing y'all. Thanks for the support. Thank you again for the interview. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm looking forward to you busting them in the head and dragging them in the alley, Rockstar.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, now I'm just saying, and I gave you some tips, bro. Because if you don't come, don't do like Jacquees.
Nah.
I'm trying to tell you, don't do like Jacquees. Don't do that.
Nah. I'm in it
Jacquees
for
said,
the
"I'm the
long
best R&B artist ever," and he ain't been nothing since.
run.
That
Nah, I'm
dropped him.
here. I'm here for the
I'm
long haul.
telling
Thank
you,
you.
did you saw that right? They dropped him right off the mountain and let him go. That was it for him.
Nah.
Cause like, bro, you are not like Marvin Gaye. You are not like the Temptations. You are not
Right.
Michael Jackson. You are not all these people that predecessed you.
That's correct. Yeah, nah, shout out to all of them, all the
You
above.
you
They're
you
so
feel me,
good.
right? Like, man,
I
stop that.
do, I do. I'm the same. I mean, I love my music, and I got a lane, but I ain't no Chris Brown. I ain't no Bruno Mars. I ain't no Usher. I ain't no Michael. I ain't no Michael. I ain't no Prince. You know, they all get their awards. I love them.
And
They're the
Chris
best.
Brown ain't no damn Michael Jackson.
He's not, but he's
Period.
close.
Period.
Right. Michael was his own.
You get what I'm saying? Chris
Michael was the
Brown is
king of
not no
pop.
Michael Jackson. Chris Brown is Chris Brown.
Chris Brown's Chris Brown. Yeah.
And that's what we
Can't
want
nobody
people
be
to be.
Michael.
Be the best you can be.
That's right. Only in competition with myself.
For real. But make sure that you show reverence for the people who showed you this, because there were some people that set the stage for you to even be able to do this.
They sure did.
So how you know, when Shabuzi jumped up there and said that his mom and that, we was like, what? Like, huh? The whole world shook right then.
Yeah.
The whole world. You understand what I'm saying? And that's
I
that's
do.
that where that's it. That was his downfall. He gonna get dropped right off the mountain, just like Jacquees, just like Twala, just like Burner Boy. You know, right
I'm
off the
giving
mountain.
now the all the people that came before me are the ones that gave me the skills for
Your
sure.
dad,
My dad, Bob Marley. You
your
know, there's a
dad
lot.
deserved that. Your dad deserved that.
My dad.
You understand what I'm saying? Like the people who set the pace for this. Your
Mhm.
dad deserved that.
Yeah.
My dad deserved it. That's why I do it every week. That's why I get up every week and I make it happen every week, because my dad deserved that.
He been doing it for 70 years. You know,
See what I'm
there
saying?
60 years. Yeah,
And
60 years
mine
of doing it.
and mine too, more than that. And he's
Hmm.
still doing it and he's still playing. If you still see you be like, yo, this dude's still young. He's
I
still
love the
getting it.
OGs. I love being around. I soak up so much game.
Yeah.
2 ears,
He's
one
still
mouth. I do
rocking.
all the listening.
So yeah, like those people deserve it. Like there's people that are our own. I have a son younger than me that he follows in my footsteps. I follow in my father's footsteps. You understand? He followed in his father's. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
there's a lineage based thing that even if we don't make nobody else proud, we make those who came before us proud.
I hear you.
Okay?
Yep.
And
Mhm.
so I look forward to your little R&B Latin ass.
Yep. We going. It's up. It's up, sis. I
Is up.
appreciate you.
Okay. Rockstar, peace and blessings, babe.
All right, signing out.
Y'all know we always got a magnificent one on the stage. I'm sorry you guys couldn't see him. He's quite the handsome gentleman. But you see, he put y'all in a nice apartment, and so you could chill, and y'all could see his little how he could be living, or he might could be living. Y'all don't know how he might be living. All y'all know is that he's living good because he is with God. So you know that he's living well. And we just want to say thank you to Rockstar for coming in. You guys go check him out, Rockstar222 on Instagram, and you'll get a chance to see some of the stuff that he does. And and he really can sing. Actually, he really can sing. So go check him out. Uh, who's next week? I think we got Blizzum coming in next week. Yeah, Blizzum coming in next week, and then I think Samari Benjamin is the week after. I'm gonna have to double check with Samari and see if he can come in next week. He is Mr. Playthell George's son, and y'all, we did the interview with Mr. Playthell a while back. He is a hilarious dude. But Samari is a sportscaster. So we have some different things coming in for the next couple weeks. And I'm hoping that the drum majorette guy comes in because he has like the flyest song out, and I want to give him a chance to market it on this channel. But once again, you guys know how we do. Love you always. God bless. We out.
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and eat up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speaker.